Hey, it's Mike. Thanks for tuning back in. So first of all, I want to say terrible news about Orlando. Devastating news. I just got off the phone with Mike Moynihan, baseball collector. If you haven't already seen Orlando's video, go watch Orlando's video. He put out about a 15-minute video today. He was diagnosed with lung cancer, had surgery this morning. We won't know anything for a while. His daughter's in the comments on there. Hopefully she'll update at some point, but non-family is probably not the biggest priority for her to update. Orlando is the nicest guy on YouTube. He's just the nicest guy any of us has ever met. You aspire to be as nice as Orlando, and just forget about his collection. Just what an amazing guy Orlando is. And when his notification popped up this morning on my phone, I was outside actually, and I got the alert that he had uploaded a video that said, "This could be my last video, pray for me," something like that. And I thought, oh no. And I clicked and watched it immediately while standing outside. And Orlando is the best of us. And I just hate to see that. You hate to see anybody have cancer, but when it's Orlando, it's closer to home. So I have a mail day I wanted to do here. I was going to do, and then I wanted to just say I hope Orlando's okay. He's not going to see this because he said that he wouldn't have his phone on for at least a week. But mail day, yay! Feels weird now, right? Doing a mail day, but I'm gonna go about our lives until we hear from Orlando's family. Coworker told me it looks like I got dressed in the dark today because I have a yellow Red Sox shirt underneath a orange shirt. I don't know. I could get dressed in the dark. It'll be the same to me as getting dressed in the light because I don't know what matches. I'm terrible at it. That's why I mostly wear bland colors. So let's open this up, see what's in my first envelope. I also wanted to talk a little bit about Mike, baseball collector Mike, last week, and this weekend, maybe whenever it was, threw down a bombshell by saying he thought SGC would be gone as a brand in 18 months. He said that by the national next year, collectors, the owner of PSA and SGC, will have shut down the SGC brand, and that sent ripples through the vintage YouTube community. And I wanted to just talk about that a little bit, and I called him just to see where he was now after however long it's been, 5 or 6 days since he said that. And he said, no, I stand by that. I still feel that way. And he said that somebody else made the point that he thinks that the brand might be around still, but it won't be the same. And that's exactly what I was calling to talk to him about, which is I think that SGC, as we know it, is already dead. The 5-day turnaround time is gone. It's not coming back. They're at like 30 to 45 days now. That's not an accident. And as much as they might want to convince you that it's, it's because they've gotten so busy, is there evidence for that? Do the numbers of cards they're grading show that they should be a lot slower now? I don't think it does. Maybe I'm mistaken. I've looked at the numbers. I don't see it. Maybe they have other things going on. I've been in corporate America for about 25 years. I've been part of mergers and acquisitions, probably 5 in my career. One of them was bigger than SGC. SGC collectors paid roughly $75 million for SGC. $75 million is a lot of money. I've been a part of a $150 million acquisition. I've been a part of a $35 million acquisition. I've been a part of a $20 million acquisition. And those are brought in for many reasons. The companies that acquire them for a lot of reasons. But what is almost always consistent is that the company that is acquired changes. And Darren of Return to Collecting talked about this at length and much better than I will, but the company that is acquired is going to change. There are going to be big changes. There are probably going to be layoffs, which I think is what's driving the increase in turnaround time for SGC now. They likely either laid off some people or reassigned them elsewhere from grading. They are going to get synergies and fusion and whatever other corporate buzzwords that you can throw around, especially in operations and finance and areas like that, where they already have these things at collectors. So the people that are in those at SGC, you don't need all of them. So you take your best ones and you keep them, and maybe you reassign them, and you take your worst ones and say, we don't need all these people, and you lay them off. And that is a cold, hard reality of American capitalism. I'm not saying that's good. I'm not saying it's bad. It's just a reality. And I think that SGC is going to go more like that. It's going to look more like PSA. It may not feel more like PSA because it will still be the SGC brand. And I don't think the SGC brand will be gone in 18 months. It may never be gone. But the SGC that we knew and loved a year ago is gone forever. You still got the slabs. The slabs will still be worth money. It's not like the brand isn't going to be like one of the brands, one of those brands that used to be around, GAI, for instance. SGC is still a legit grader. They're still a legit authenticator. And that's what's important for the values of your slabs. You know that they're not suddenly authenticating thousands of fake cards, hopefully. But they're still legit. They're still good. It's just they're going to be slower. And they're going to make more mistakes. They may not be as consistent with grading as they were before. And we know that this is part of the problem with SGC. And actually, this is a gift I bought for Orlando. I'm not going to show it on camera. I bought this, I saw it on eBay and I had to have it. And now I just opened it on the same day that, okay. So I'm curious what you think about SGC. Do you think SGC is going away entirely? Will the brand be gone? I don't know why they would pay $75 million for SGC just to shut it down. Doesn't make any sense to me. But I think after speaking with Mike, he kind of is with me. It's like, SGC is already dead. We will move on to this. I don't know what this is. This is... Oh, I do know what this is. I do. This is a lot bigger than I was expecting. This is from Collector Investor Auctions, Chris and the Texas Snowman, their auction house. Before I get into this, though, on mail days, they're always sponsored by the Penny Sleever. You can use my code, the new code, JWH2025, for 10% off your first order for the best supplies in the industry at thepennysleever.com. Link is in the description to this video, and it will automatically take you with the new code. And look at this. I've got a very nice handwritten note from Jeremy. It says, Mike, thank you, enjoy. Signed, Jeremy. He's got a cool autograph or signature. And this is a new Yaz item. If you're signed up for my newsletter, you would have seen this already because I put it in there last week. This is bigger than I thought. This is the 1967 Dexter Press Yaz. Pop of 41, maybe? So now, somebody asked me, somebody was talking about these low pop items, why aren't they more valuable? And it's because they're not that desirable. And some people believe that low pop items should be worth a lot more. But when it's this big, not a lot of people want it. The market for this thing is small, just like Type 1 photographs in slabs this big, or just random pop. Like some low pop items are low pop because nobody wants them. Nobody ever thought to grade them because they're not important and they're not desirable. This though, I think I paid all in 40 bucks. Got fast shipping from Collector Investor Auctions, and what is it, a PSA 5? I don't care. It looks great. Look at that thing. It's a great photograph. And it's a new Yaz item for my PC. So that's it. Nothing major here today. I'm hoping to have some more. I should have some more stuff next week for my mail day. Hope you guys have a wonderful Wednesday evening. Keep your ears out for news on Orlando. I will make sure I share that in my newsletter and here, and you'll find out on YouTube as well. Thanks very much for watching, and I will see you all soon.